Some of the goods are inside in this honorable house. And Senator is a good. Otiro Logistic is a good in Nairobi.
Okay. Let me address this.
One of the things that I feel as a Kenyan is that the Kenyan people knew very well that Honorable Sakaja, first of all, is not even a university graduate. He actually came into that seat courtesy of some papers that he went and picked in some team's university.
In the house,
There is nothing honorable there.
Honorable King, I don't know which position he was in this honorable house.
He's holding a very senior position.
In fact, you are taking us back. You know, Honorable Tino Logistic is still drunk and cannot even talk.
Very useless fellow. I withdraw. Madam Political Arena, thank you for giving Honorable Kip 001 time.
You are out of order, Honorable I'm Madam Speaker.
Madam, sorry.
I've just said right now, Madam Speaker, Otino Logistic is always confused.
Madam Speaker, I kindly withdraw the statement that you are a political arena. You cease being political arena. You are our able Madam Speaker from where I sit. And I'm very much bitter with the likes of Nyando and Nyanyodi. How are they bitter with my portfolio balance?
Nothing. You know, Honorable
Logistic, we are not bitter. We are just giving you directives that you should not be late all the time. Even if you are drunk, you need
let Africana continue tafadhali. Let Africana continue so that we have a meaningful debate.
You have 3 minutes, kindly. You have 3 minutes. I've added you 3 more minutes.
Madam Chair, why would somebody is just addressing
Okay. Order.
This is what I was saying, eh? Yeah, what I was saying is Sakaja, the MCAs in Nairobi, and these are just my views, eh? The MCAs in Nairobi, I think they felt like Sakaja is leaving them out in the loot, because honestly, Sakaja is really seriously looting Nairobi with his close allies, and maybe that is what maybe inspired this impeachment that was going to be on him. So I don't think it has got anything to do with Gachagua. I know when you are an opposition leader, you carry all the blames. Raila used to do that when he was like acting on that role. We know how we all know how Raila used to carry everything wrong in this country. They used to find someone to blame, and it is very convenient in politics. So there's nothing new Gachagua is facing that opposition leaders don't face. So there's nothing to be amused there. But why is Raila coming on board to save Sakaja? There are some rumors that Raila has been receiving some kind of bahasha from Sakaja. And in my own assumption, I feel like Raila had to make sure that he kills this impeachment motion, because it could have opened a Pandora box if in case this thing could have gone to the Senate, because Sakaja pia angeamua kama tunakufa acha tukufe wote, because kama ni kuimpeachiwa atakuwa ameimpeachiwa na ODM members of MCAs. So Raila had to make sure he kills this thing, because he knows at the end of the day, once it goes south, it might go south with him. That's the thing. Now on the other topic of what was it?
Point of interjection, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Odinga Logistic, give Africana a chance.
Just let your point.
Let him finish up. Then interject.
Order.
Yo, the other point was on.
Na sasa nikisao.
That Raila is holding the lifeline for Ruto in this, like Ruto ndiye ameshikilia lifeline ya Ruto. Okay, for now we can all agree that that's the truth. So I don't think I'll have anything more to say on that. But I know as time goes by, I think Ruto is also finding a way of getting himself out of that life support machine of Raila. But as it stands right now, William Ruto is just surviving on Raila's life support machine. So thank you, guys.
You are very wise. Africana, you are always right, and I support you 100%.
Thank you.
Nyonyobi, stop making unnecessary noise from where I sit. Mr. African Uplands Bacon, I would like to inform you that Raila Amolo Odinga has only donated some powers to Sakaja. Donation of powers by Raila Amolo Odinga, lending Sakaja members, majority of his members from MCAs in the house. Since we know very well that County Assembly of Nairobi is headed by MCA allied to ODM political divide. They are the majority. So this narrative of you saying that if Sakaja would have been impeached, you would have exposed Raila Amolo Odinga, those ones are null and void cases. Those cases are cases that align to desperate gentlemen like you.
Your question and move on.
I was not asking a question. I was informing this gentleman. What do you know, Nyanyozi? Nyanyozi, the only thing you know is putting portrait of Musalia. You are best on putting portrait of Musalia. You are a useless fellow.
Order, Madam Political Arena. I don't think it is in order. I don't think it is in order for Nyanyoti to interfere with majority leader. In fact,
who has permitted you? Who has permitted you, and which post do you hold in this honorable house to interfere?
I think you are risking.
What
you
I'm
are
trying
risking.
to argue with useless. You what? I don't know.
This risking to be suspended from the floor of the house.
If allow me rebuttal.
Yeah.
Allow me rebuttal kindly.
All right, carry on.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Where is he? The guy has gone.
Mekimbia, so let us just pass the mic to Honorable Gerald. Honorable Gerald, you have 3 minutes, kindly. You have 3 minutes.
Madam Speaker, before you proceed, I want to repeat again, Nyanyoti is risking to be suspended from the house of from the floor of the house.
I'm the minority chief whip. Remember, Honorable Kip. I'm the minority
Mr. Kip.
No way.
Mr. Kip 001. Stop antagonizing.
These are the facts. Honorable
nobody.
Logistic. I can't argue with you because I know your level of thinking. Okay.
Order, honorable members. Order. Kindly, Honorable Gerald, you have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We have got 2 issues to discuss. One, that the allegation that Gachagua is the one who had sponsored the motion of impeaching the Nairobi governor. Secondly, is that the claim that Gachagua said that Ruto is relying or depending on life support machine called Raila Amolo Odinga. One, according to what Robert Arai said, that is propaganda, because if we check the number of MCs that had signed the motion, there were over 68, allowed 70, and we saw even George Alad was speaking, and they were saying that they have withdrawn the motion. So if anyone said that Gachagua had already sponsored the motion, means that he is commanding even the ODM, which is not true or is far from the truth. Again, on the other hand, Ruto is the one who went for Raila. That is a proof that he is depending on Raila. So if someone states that he is relying on Raila as life support machine, that is political truth. Because when Ruto thought about saving Sakaja, he called the MCAs who were aligned to his political divide. Then Raila called the MCAs aligned to his political divide. And this is proving itself that if Raila did not call his MCAs and Ruto called his own MCAs, they could not manage to overturn the impeachment motion. So those two statements, I think I have stated how they are. But about Robert Arai, he is a propagandist. He can see anything to be relevant.
He's a blogger, confused blogger.
Madam Speaker, I think I can make a report.
Carry on.
Let me just make a quick rebuttal to Maina. Mine, I think I've been keen, and also you too. You've been watching the kind of utterances, the tantrums that Gachagua has been making towards Sakaja, especially concerning the people from Mulema who have businesses in Nairobi. Why? Because out of the so many things he has said, and he has come very clearly to ensure that the Nairobi city is being controlled by a person from Murima. And also you understand the nature of these MCAs. Why are you ruling Gachagua? Why are you putting Gachagua away from this aspect of maybe coming to buy the MCAs so that they can do away with Sakaja so that his deputy to take up the mandate?
We cannot.
That is your own perspective. That is your own perspective. What we know in Nairobi, Gachagua is not working.
We Nyanyodhi, hiyo ni kizungu gani unasema? My at your own perspective. Nyanyodhi, can you go to school bwana?
Let Gerald answer. Let Gerald answer.
Honorable Tieno Logistic, you should give me respect.
Nyonyodhi, you don't have any intellectual capacity to debate
political, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Odinga, in fact, you should have an official.
Mute your mic, Honorable Nyonyodhi. Honorable Gerald, kindly respond to Odinga in 30 seconds so that I can pass the mic.
I think for political expedience, we have been speaking double in both sides, because on one way we say that Gachagua has got no money, but when there is political convenience that we want, we say that Gachagua has money. Why are we not looking for the issues that were tabled, whether they are true or the allegations are true? And I have said a simple statement. There were ODM MCAs. I don't believe that ODM MCAs with their loyalty, they were bought by Gachagua. What we can say is that through Nairobi there is mismanagement, and whatever was being done, we can say that the MCA had agreed to tame wisdom Sakaja.
Honorable General, why are you purporting to be part of MCAs and trying to speak on their behalf?
Why are we here? Are we not here to share our ideas, or we are here to be dictated on what to think?
Here to share our ideas. General, proceed.
But you cannot speak on behalf of our MCAs who are in Nairobi, General.
You cannot if I cannot speak, you cannot defend them too. I think that we are speaking our minds, unless you want to dictate that you have the monopoly of defending.
All right, honorable members, allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Senator. You have 3 minutes, Honorable Senator. Let's continue tapping. Let's tap. For those who are watching us, kindly just support the live by tapping the screen. And for those who are up here, kindly just tap the screen so that we can be stable enough. Honorable Senator, kindly allow you 20 seconds. Carry on.
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker. First, let me take this opportunity to recognize and appreciate you, because I've seen you being recognized here on the social media as the most influential woman here on the TikTok platform. Therefore, I allude that to the tremendous work that you do. The achievement that you get is through your hard work here on the TikTok. Two, Madam Speaker, allow me also to take this opportunity to congratulate and appreciate Prime Minister Right Honorable Raila Odinga for standing with us, we as lawyers. This is a man who has shown good interest to us. Wherever we have been in problem, he has shown us the shoulder to lean on. He stood with our son Aladwa when he was humiliated as mayor of Nairobi. Then this time he has shown good heart to us and Sakaja. And I want to say this, Madam Speaker. Right Honorable Raila Odinga will always be right when the matters come to direction. He will always give right direction wherever necessary. Today we have been vindicated. For us, we are saying that Right Honorable Raila Odinga was trying to save the situation. Allah is saying that Rigathi Gachagua wanted to impeach Governor Sakaja. That is something that we wanted to say yesterday.
What reason, Senator?
Nyonyodhi nyamaza.
Honorable Nyonyodhi, you can wait. Just note your points down so that when he's done, you can rebuttal or interject.
Madam Speaker, where did you fetch this lunatic?
That one is unparliamentary, Madam Chair. And Honorable Otieno.
Madam Speaker, I will not keep quiet until you give us directives on. You can even hear Honorable Otieno, who is a drunkard fellow, trying to address a
Honorable
learned man like me.
you members are wasting time. Allow Honorable Senator to carry on. Honorable Senator, I'm going to add you 2 more minutes to.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker, for that guidance, and I'll appreciate that so much. Madam Speaker, I was only saying something correct here. Prime Minister will always rise to occasion whenever the matters that need his guidance to be addressed, he will always come to address. When I say that Rigathi Gachagua wanted to impeach Governor Sakaja, it is what we were saying yesterday, but others were saying that Raila has been given money. But today, a lie has vindicated us, for us who are supporting the idea that Raila wanted to give a direction. Madam Speaker, you'll agree with me that the people from Mulima, these Kikuyus, have wanted this governorship of Nairobi for a long period of time. They wanted it through Sonko. They wanted to impeach Sonko so that Igade can take the position. And we'll remember that in 2017, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta said it clearly that there is nobody who can beat Governor Kidero unless we use Sonko. And after we impeach, Sonko is elected, we will impeach him and Igade take over. This is what they wanted to do to our Governor Sakaja, our son from our own soil. So that they impeach him and they leave that demagogue who is the deputy governor, somebody that we do not know, somebody that has no history to become the governor.
You are irrelevant. You are irrelevant and you are a sycophant.
Because governor said that we want to decongest Nairobi, and for us to decongest Nairobi, we are going to have a park there near Uhuru Park, so that those people with the matatus are going to park there. The people who have vehicles in Nairobi who are matatu owners, most of them come from Mulima side, and you will agree with me that Governor Honorable Rigathi Gachagua at that time is when they came to have a flip with Governor Sakaja. Hapo ndo walikosania. Therefore, tukisema ya kwamba huyu Alai akisema ya kwamba Rigathi Gachagua alipanga, ni ukweli kwa sababu yeye ni MCA. Yeye ndiye kwa Mang pala alipewa pesa pengine akafanya the same thing. So we cannot rule out that accusation. Two, hii ya kusema ya kwamba Right Honorable Prime Minister yeye ndo supporting machine. It is true. He is not the first one. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta wakati alikuwa amelewa anapanda kwa gari akijikuna amelewa juu venye nchi inaendeshwa. It is Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga who came to help. Wakati Kibaki alikuwa amelemewa, si Raila ndiye alikuja kumsaidia. In this also Raila Amolo Odinga is helping because he feels that he needs a proper direction of the country. Na Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto akasema anataka Raila msaidie kuunganisha nchi. Without Raila Amolo Odinga as the father of the nation to help you unite, because he knows where the rain started beating us. Anajua kila mahali mvua ilianza kutupiga. So when
Madam Speaker, you know, Honorable Senator is going too much. I am even forgetting for more my questions.
Nyonyobi, are you drunk, bana?
Yes, I'm finishing up, Madam Speaker. So I will rest my case saying that the Prime Minister will always go to the records as the man who has been there for us, as a man who has stood with us, and we as the Luya people, we are saying this. We will always pay Prime Minister in equal measures. The way he has done to us, we will always pay him unconditionally. We will not even give conditions to him. He is our father, he is our man, we will always appreciate him. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member.
Madam Speaker, can I interject? I have a question.
Wisdom. You cannot interject about those wisdom.
Where?
You have garbage.
Shut up.
Look
at you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
No, Madam Speaker. Nyonyo is misbehaving. Is going ahead to insult majority leader.
Nyonyobi, you are worse than a lunatic.
What's your point?
I'll just put two of them, which are so important. Number one, Why do you think you people from the side of government, you really fear Sakaja? Not Sakaja, I mean, I'm sorry, not Sakaja, Gachagua. Everything Gachagua, everything Gachagua.
My friend,
From the government,
you are very
to fear
confused.
Gachagua? That is the first question. Honorable Tieno, stop interfering with me, kindly. I'm now serious. Question 2. For what reason do you think Gachagua want to impeach Sakaja? For what reason? Answer me those two questions only.
The reason is obvious. You are even asking the question
Madam
and
Speaker.
answering yourself.
Honorable, you keep. I will collide with you.
Madam Speaker,
Madam Speaker, Nyonyodi has no agenda.
Let us behave in this house. Let us behave. Honorable Senator, you can answer him so that you can pass the mic to Honorable Odinga.
Yes. Madam Speaker, thank you. I think we are in a political forum. And when we answer regarding Gachagua, it's not that we fear regarding Gachagua. We are not in the religion competition. We are in a political competition. Therefore, in politics, the opponent, when he gives an counter, you also encounter by countering what the allegation he has said. Sasa wewe unajaribu kumujibu. It's not that we fear him. Yeye ndiye akitoa rumors, pia sisi tunatoa ile ya kumujibu. Lakini hakuna mtu anamuogopa. Na kama ingekuwa ni kumuogopa basi hakuna mtu angekuwa hapa Kenya. Governor Sakaja kukuwa impeached kwa sababu kama Rigathi Gachagua ndana support your motion. It can be true and I think it is true. Kwa sababu Governor Sakaja na huyu Rigathi Gachagua walikosana pale mahali nimekuambia. Rigathi Gachagua akaamuka akasema ya kwamba hata kubali Sakaja aumize wa Kikuyu Nairobi. Kwa kusema ya kwamba magari yasiende CBD, magari yapelekwe pale Uhuru Park. So hapo ndo mahali walikosania. Na nikakwambia vizuri wa Kikuyu wako na tamaa ya ugavana wa Nairobi. Something that they have wanted for a long period of time. Lakini wanatumianga njia tofauti. Na hiyo njia yenye wanatakanga ni hii ya impeachment. Nothing else. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Simple and clear.
Thank you so much, Honorable Senator Okelo. Honorable Tieno Logistics, if you can hear me, sir. Kindly, those who are watching us, let us click and share the live. Honorable Logistics, you can have the mic.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity so that I can be in a position to address honorable members on the motion that is on the floor. It is true that Honorable former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua wanted to use the advantage that ODM members wanted to impeach Sakaja. So I want to tell you facts and files. We know very well that in Nairobi County, there are members of County Assembly purely allied to UDA in Gachagua side. And their numbers is from 1 to 30. Their number is from 1 to 30. Their number. Sympathizers were roughly 20. Members of ODM that are always against Sakaja also, their numbers is running from roughly 20. So the current position of those MCAs who thought that it is wise that Sakaja must go home, they were around 45 to 50. They had a simple majority. And they were still signing that form so that Sakaja could go home before Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto came to to rescue of Sakaja. So this gentleman called Rigathi Gachagua wanted to take advantage of the infighting of the members of majority in the house, the ODM, so that Mushiri Waiganjo, that fake deputy governor, could come up and be the governor, because there is no any vacuum. In the event governor is impeached, there is no lacuna. They go straight away and install deputy governor as the governor, and that story chapter is closed. So that loophole was seen by the political bigwigs, and they came with speed, gun blazing, and they sealed that the loopholes. And now that's why this gentleman called Rigathi Gachagua, today if you saw him with the Kalonzo Musyoka, they were so much desperate because their deal did not go through as they planned. So one, I'm insisting they had a hand in the impeachment of one, Johnson Sakaja. Two, the matters that were on the table to impeach Governor Sakaja did not meet the threshold that was impeaching a governor. Three, Rigathi Gachagua must go back to the drawing board, because we, the political bigwigs, have seen him. Party position notwithstanding. Point number two, I've heard that our friend here telling us that, oh, you know, our president, William Samoei Ruto, is living courtesy of Raila Odinga. My friend, even William Ruto is a political heavyweight, and Raila Odinga is aware. Taking way back when we were in Pentagon, William Ruto was our role model. So William Ruto cannot be wished away at somebody that Raila Odinga can be his life supporting. Don't agree in totality with such terms. Such terms are those terms that are used by those people who are crying babies, the likes of Rigathi Gachagua, who feel that if they say like that, the Kalenjins and the Luo community will start fighting. Luos claiming that they are the bosses, and Kalenjins will say that they are on top. Those ones are terminologies used by desperate gentlemen like Nyanyodhi and below.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Honorable Tino Logistics, who is the majority leader of this house. So, is there anyone who would want to rebuttal or interject on his points?
Madam Chair, I want to rebuttal.
Kindly carry on.
Madam Speaker, you know, Honorable Otieno Logistic, he thinks that when he's talking big Englishes and deep Englishes, those are wisdom. Madam Chair, Honorable Otieno Logistic cannot tell us here that Rigathi Gachagua is the one who wants to tame Sakaja out. I want to tell you, my brother, Honorable Otieno Logistic, Rigathi Gachagua ana kitu yoyote.
Mr. Nyando, taming is understatement. Can you get the correct term?
Honorable Logistic, you should behave in a good manner. Kindly don't disrupt when an honorable member like Nyando is pumping wisdom into that your empty head.
Why are you using abusive languages?
Don't interject. Order.
I've not abused Honorable Logistic, but and even right now, Logistic is drunk and is unconscious.
What was your question?
From the look of things, I don't think that you are somebody who is upright.
All right.
Following how you address this issue.
I'm passing the
Nyando was trying to say something, yet he's saying it in colloquial languages.
Honorable Odinga, you can have the mic, then Honorable Nelly will follow. Kindly, you have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I would wish that you protect me from these hecklers. I would wish to be heard without interruption.
No A class. We debate. No A class. In fact, withdraw that statement.
Order, Honorable.
But
My brother, there is no heckler here. Can you address us with a lot of respect and decorum?
Class
There is no heckler here. People are
I withdraw the statement. But Otieno Logistic, you are aware, there are few individuals here who would like to interrupt. They interrupt so much. So allow me to submit peacefully.
Logistic is the field of interruption. Honorable Wudinyako.
Concerning the issue, I will still insist and talk and repeat on what I said yesterday. I told you that when talk about the Sakaja impeachment, it is not about incompetency, but this was a political act, a political process that was being spurred or instigated by few individuals who don't wish or don't want Sakaja to be the governor of Nairobi simply because of the policies or the things that he's doing. First, when Sakaja was being elected as the Nairobi governor, majority of these individuals thought that Sakaja was that person who they could easily manipulate. Upon which after which they came to realize that their intention they could not maneuver with their intention. Then is where these issues of impeachment started. And also, why I'm tying it to the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The guy has been talking. You've been hearing how they used to speak, especially when Sakaja started the issue of decongesting Nairobi, doing away with the buildings around Nairobi rivers. The Deputy President came clearly and said that Sakaja was solemnly against people from his tribe, and that is where their war started. And from there, when you talk about these MCAs, when you talk about these MCAs, you understand their nature. They are people that you can't trust. Of course, it is all about highest bidder. And now, when it comes to the issue of impeachment, why I'm saying that Gachagua is somehow involved, it is because of the utterances that he has been making, meaning that he is not happy with Sakaja as the governor, and he would wish, and not even wishing, this is something that has come out clearly to say that Nairobi should be under control by an individual from the central part of Kenya. And that is the pain that those individuals have with Sakaja. Not that Sakaja is incompetent. Of course, he's a governor. He promised Nairobian on some of the things that he would wish to do to Nairobi. The guy has been in office for 3 years. You can't tell me that you expect Sakaja to accomplish all those manifesto that he promised Nairobians within 3 years. It is not realistic. It is not realistic. When we talk about the issue of Raila being the lifeline of Ruto, to some extent, it may be true. To some extent, it may not. Why? Concerning the unpopularity and some of the issues, some of the resistance Ruto is facing when he tries to implement some of the policies that he had put forth, he is facing resistance. Nanagongwa kila mahali. And that's why he called, he wanted to seek the hand of Raila so that Raila could help him unite the nation and create a conducive environment for him to implement the policies that he had put forth. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Wodnyako. Is there anyone who would want to rebut or interject very fast? Anyone? Anyone? All right. Allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Nelly. Honorable Nelly, kindly carry on.
Yes, hi. Can somebody else take the mic because I'm in a Zoom meeting. I'm coming back in like 5 minutes.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll pass the mic to Honorable Muigai. Honorable Muigai, you can have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, host, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. And I would like to address the way some people have spoken here about Sakaja and the people who support Sakaja here, like Wodnyako. He would like to cherry pick. So he will say that Sakaja cannot perform miracles. He will say Sakaja is trying to do ABCD and Gachagua was against it. But what Wodnyako will not mention, he will not talk about the corruption that is happening courtesy of Sakaja. So he will ignore that. So let's say the MCAs were trying to impeach Sakaja because of corruption. Why do you have to bring in Gachagua? It's not Gachagua who is running Nairobi County. And again, for me, I have a problem with those people who are interfering with democracy. Our country is still young. Our constitution dictates what should happen. If the MCS feel that the governor is not doing a good job, the constitution dictates what they should do. They should impeach them. Then they should go to Senate. They should be listened by Senate. If the MCAs were right, then the senators would just uphold what the MCAs did. And Sakaja should be gone. And on the issue of the person who is going to replace Sakaja being Moshiri, it's like people are insinuating like William Ruto is against all Kikuyus. The fact of the matter is that he still has Kikuyu friends. He has people like Kemani Ishongwa who work with him. So for you to perpetuate or to assume that William Ruto would not work with Moshiri is far-fetched. So on that particular issue, and for me, in terms of Gachagua wanting Sakaja gone, of course he wants Sakaja gone, but I think in terms of him having a hand and even having all the MCS to be able to vote for Sakaja to go, I don't think he has that kind of power in Nairobi. So what I would say is that of course people are organizing themselves, and I do believe that maybe by 2027, of course, coming back as a Nairobi governor is very difficult. So I don't think Sakaja was going to make it for term 2, and he's aware about that particular issue. So on the other issue of Raila Odinga being the lifeline of William Ruto, of course, that is correct. Hiyo, in fact, Raila ndiye ameshikilia hiyo oxygen, hivi akizima hivyo, hiyo serikali inaanguka. And William Ruto is aware of that, and I know and I believe that he's trying to find a way out of Raila Odinga, but it's very difficult at the moment. But tuongee tu ukweli, were it not for Raila Odinga, sahi serikali ya William Ruto ingekuwa very, very shaky. So for me, I would say, for those people who are supporting Sakaja, do not sanitize corruption. Let the hand of the democracy work. Wacha kama ni huyo Moshiri atachukua, kama ndivyo constitution inasema, wacha achukue. Kama pia yeye atashindwa na kazi, that is what the constitution says should happen if Moshiri fails. Because there's this thing people are saying that deputy governors don't tend to perform well. It happened in Nyeri, when the governor for Nyeri died. The deputy governor who came in, the current governor right now, he did a good job. So people should not assume that the deputy governors will not be able to run a county. It depends. So we should not say like in Nairobi it didn't work, now we cannot try it again. And that is all I have to say for now.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. Is there anyone who would want to rebuttal or interject on his point? Anyone? All right.
30 seconds, Madam.
Kindly carry on.
30 seconds. Mr. Muigai, you've said that.
Honorable Muigai.
Honorable Muigai, you've said that you don't know why people are involving Gachagua on this issue of Sakaja's impeachment. Then I will also ask you, when you talk about Raila Odinga meeting ODM MCS, who said that the meeting was to protect Sakaja from being impeached? Has Raila come out to say so? That he met the ODM MCS so that he tell or instruct them not to impeach the governor, Sakaja? Muigai.
Yeah, you know, I am not getting the question because from what we know is that who started this motion of impeaching Senator Sakaja? I mean, Governor Sakaja.
Were they ODM members? Were they ODM MCS?
That's what I'm asking, because for me, as far as I know, I have not followed it. What I know is that even it was a mixture of all MCAs. It was like across the board. There were MCAs from ODM and there were MCAs from UDA who had signed that petition.
In short, the MCAs were coerced to reject.
Muigai, I think you didn't understand the issue here. Robert Alai is the one who said Rigathi Gachagua is the one who paid them to do so. Therefore, we were arguing based on what Rigathi Gachagua has said.
What Rigathi Gachagua, Robert, of course you cannot believe somebody like Robert Alai. He's just a blogger.
Why not believe in him? Why should we not?
Because first of all, if you follow the way Robert Alai does his things on Twitter, you know that he's a blogger. If you have just started following him yesterday, for me, I followed him for many years. He's
a propagandist blogger.
A proper one, right, for that matter.
All right. Thank you so much, honorable members. I'll pass the mic now to Honorable P.T. Mami.
I'm ready now.
Oh, you are ready?
Yes,
You can go first.
Honorable Speaker of the House. Good evening, honorable members. You know, I don't know why we like politicizing everything and involving politicians in something that we need to just give our opinion as citizens and residents of Nairobi. We are seeing what Sakaja has done for the term he's been in office. You, as an individual and as a voter in Nairobi, do you think Sakaja deserves an impeachment? Me personally, I feel like Sakaja should leave the office. Willingly leave the office because, yes, he should just leave the office in peace and don't wait for an impeachment because he's failed Nairobians big time. If you watch on the social media right now, people are complaining of insecurity within Nairobi town, in the CBD, places like Moi Avenue, not even in Ukati River Road, Moi Avenue, Kimathi Street. Some street lights are not working in the capital city of Nairobi. If you look at the roads in Nairobi, pathetic, you know. The people in business, I do business in Nairobi, it's worse. You see, nowadays even us small business people cannot own beautiful places for businesses because another community has occupied them. The rents are not regulated. Everything is being done the way the way anybody wants to do it. Personally, I feel Sakaja deserves an impeachment. He does not even need any mercy from anybody. If at all the MCs
inform Senator Kelo, a psychophant.
Yeah, if the MCAs are really working for the people who voted them in, they really need to impeach Sakaja as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Let us just be honest. Because it's too much. Now let us not involve Wamunyoro, let us not involve Raila, let us not involve anybody. You as a resident of Nairobi, do you feel like Sakaja has done anything that deserves him that office, even a second term, or even to continue sitting there in that office? Me, that's my take at now. Thank you so much.
Let me add something there. You know the problem with Honorable Senator Kelo and Otieno Logistic. These are sycophants, and in fact, nothing they own in Nairobi. They are waiting the politician to give them 1,000 at the end of the day.
Madam Speaker, can I?
Nyonyodi, I was very clear with you yesterday. I told you don't understand the meaning of psychophancy. You are just using it for the sake.
I understand the meaning of psychophancy, please. Even you, okay. I will include that to you.
Madam Speaker, I just wanted to give a rebuttal to Nelly Noel. Let us be very fair sometimes. You know, saying that Governor Sakaja in terms of building the roads or constructing the roads, let us be very fair. 90% of the roads in Nairobi lies under the national government. And that one you know very well. There are few roads that lies under the Kera, I mean. But 90% of it lies under the national government between Kenya and Kura, Kenya Urban Roads Authority. That lies in the national government.
Nothing you will convince us.
When you say about the issue of security, my sister, you know very well that security is not devolved. That can be acted upon any individual so long as they are within the powers. We have national security. We have Nairobi is a seat to Minister of Interior. We have regional commissioners there. That should not be left to the governor alone. So please let us be very fair. So long when it comes to.
Now let me just tell you. I know very well some of the roads are covered by Kura and Kera, and let me tell you for your information, the roads covered by the city county are the ones that are not in order. The ones I've mentioned to you, they are not in order. I know the ones that are covered by the bodies you're saying. When it comes to security of Nairobi CBD, it's supposed to have lights. It's supposed to have street lights. Why are we not having street lights in the streets of Nairobi?
But Nelly, you are learned. You know, Senator Kelo is not learned. These are people who are waiting handouts.
Nelly, you agree with me that during the demonstration, it is your people who are vandalizing these properties. And you remember very well that Mosiria came on board and said the dustbin that we have mounted to act like the collections of bins. People from demonstration are the one who vandalized this dustbin.
No, Senator Honorable Okello, let me ask you. So today, if your son breaks the vehicle, you will leave it unrepaired because your son broke it and blame it on your son?
Good question, Nelly. Good question.
You cannot now carry your family to take to hospital because your son broke the car.
No, you cannot, but you need to know
Yes.
that the government works with
Honorable
finance.
members, we
Hili
cannot
kitu
go
lazima
back and
ipiwe.
forth.
Sasa
Allow
tutoa
the
tu
two
pesa
members
tunaenda
to
kufanya
speak,
pale
then
without
we will
any.
open the platform.
Yes, then meaning the governor. Listen, when devolution came, the governor has powers in Nairobi County
to fix the mess.
Yes,
Honorable
the
Nelly,
governor
Honorable
has a lot
Nelly.
of powers. Yes,
Honorable Nelly, you have wisdom, and in
Nyonyori.
fact,
Honorable Nelly.
Honorable Speaker,
No.
give add Honorable Nelly time.
Honorable members, just hold your horses kidogo. Tumebaki na watu wawili waongee, then we will open the platform. Honorable
Just that.
City, Honorable
Kindly.
Mami, Honorable Mami, are you here with us? All right.
Yeah. Hi, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning. Yep. So, I'm sorry, but I just came in the middle of the discourse and stuff like that, so I can't actually contribute. But at the end of the day, from what I have grabbed from a guy, okay, I think I echo in his sentiments. And listen, I can't talk too much because at the end of the day, I was in the middle, okay, of the
All right.
debate and stuff like that. So I would be so. I don't want to be naive and do such like things. And yeah.
All right.
I give up the mic.
All right. Thank you so much, Mami. So allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Dr. Daniel. Thereafter, the platform will be open for everyone. Dr. Daniel, Daktari.
Good evening.
Kwani Daniel alifufuka.
Also, sometimes it baffles me so much to realize that people that I purport to believe to have gone through school do not understand what the Constitution contemplates. The Constitution talks about, under Chapter 6, on leadership and integrity, that if somebody is found capable of abusing the office, then he or she should be found to be unfit to serve for the people. So therefore, if in any case the MCAs have a strong case to build against Johnson Sakaja, then it is now the responsibility of the MCAs to censor a motion of impeachment in the floor of the House. And therefore, I don't know, because I'm not I don't want to comment much about Nairobi County, but I want to comment about the Auditor General report. That according to the Auditor General report, there are some billions that have been found missing, courtesy of the county government mismanagement. That alone should call for an impeachment of a governor who is currently in the office. Because if the monies that have been disbursed by the exchequer, by the national government, and provided us to, and given directive by the Treasury, that this is what is supposed to be done according to the budget committee, because the disbursement normally happens depending on the size of the counties. Because what Nairobi County gets is not the same as what the Kisumu County gets. So if that money is not properly utilized, then it means there is a lot of probably wastage and plundering of resources. And therefore, what I would really comment on is that if the report that has been issued by the Auditor General is anything to go by, then I think Governor Sakaja has abused the office, and I think he should be impeached. Now, it is not just a matter of impeachment. It is also a matter of a collective responsibility and an individual responsibility as well. Are these MCAs also executing their mandate because they are elected by the people? Do they represent the people, or they just want to play politics? If that would be the case, then I don't think the impeachment of Governor Sakaja would be anything to go by. But however, what I would say is that I would, like I've said, I'm not a resident of Nairobi, but I will just comment about the Auditor General report, that if that report is anything to go by, then Governor Sakaja is unfit to hold that office. and therefore the MCAs are within the purview of calling for an impeachment, and not unless it is political. And again, I don't know why the political class would have to do what is called damage control to an extent of trying to save somebody who's been called out to clean his house and put his house in order. So I think there are issues that ordinary a governor should be able to do. Like, for example, what my sister has talked about, fixing of street lights, provision of clean water in the county. Those are some of the things that the governor should be able to do, you know, ensuring that the public health facilities are functional and that the doctors are well taken care of, because you understand that health is a devolved function. And therefore, if those things are not really in order, then it means the governor is not doing what is required of him to do. So I would not really comment much about Nairobi Governor, but I would say that if indeed, according to the Auditor General, the 60 billion that is missing, then it means Governor Sakaja should have resigned as early as yesterday, pending an investigation to commence. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone who'd like to
I think I would like to inform this, my brother. Nyonyobi, what are you saying outside there?
The man is so wise, and in fact, you need not to disturb. And even Nelly Noel has given you the direct points.
order?
Madam Speaker, can you give me about 30 seconds kindly?
Let Otieno go first, then you will go second.
Thank you. Dr. Daniel, I would like to inform you that what was taking place in City Hall was political. It did not require any constitution to be applied on it. It just required political goodwill from leaders that matters in this nation in this country. The likes of Raila Amolo Odinga, William Samoei Ruto, those people who command members of the county assembly. All this paperwork, stroke guesswork you are telling us, Auditor General report, there was a corruption, there was mismanagement of funds, are neither here nor there, because the body that is supposed to take those things and table them on the floor was the one cajoled by the eldest leaders. So it is neither here nor there. This thing is political. The likes of Nyonyobi are just clapping here, yet they think that this one is just shenanigan you are playing.
Stop peddling rumors here. You have been given those money you are just eating in Nairobi, and yet nothing more in Nairobi. You don't even have a business to sell even sugarcane. No, Dr. Daniel, tell these people the truth.
Impeachment is political. Nyonyobi, as your name suggests.
Report. Nonsense.
Those auditors' queries are not important.
Madam Speaker,
They can be placed.
Look at you.
Let me say this. There's the element
They can be placed under.
There's the element of an accountability, because I believe that MCAs who are elected are people who understand.
Those ones are political, bwana. Where Piers Mama uende ufanye accountability.
Number two,
wait going to the State House. Your work is just to go to the State House and you arrange everything.
Nyonyobi, can you keep quiet? Nyonyobi, can you keep quiet?
I can't keep quiet, and yet Daniel is saying something which is making sense.
Daniel,
those
ones are just
audience cannot destroy this honorable house. I can't.
Give Daniel time so that we get the sense kindly.
Yes, until Otieno Logistic will mute. Otieno proceed. Daniel proceed. Proceed, Honorable Daniel.
What I'm trying to say is MCAs are people who are well educated. Some of them understand what leadership is all about. Some of them have read the Constitution. constitution like a lie, and the representative of the people. Their work is to do oversight, to legislate, and to represent.
My friend, a lie is a blogger and a con man, and you cannot say a lie as something without this.
The leader was
What
A
are
lie
you
is
saying,
con man.
Bwana
Now
Dr.
you
Daniel?
accept a lie is con man. Look at you. You confuse
That one
us
is
here.
a con man,
Mute very
and you are
fast.
embracing a lie here.
You are
Who is a
selling for us
lie in front of
rumors with
Odinga
this the
Logistics?
Ruto's government.
This
Otieno, you
Nyanyotis
will mute,
person,
or
this
else you
Nyanyotis.
will mute, or else you go and sleep.
Nyonyodhi,
Go and
kindly
sleep.
give me
Otieno, you
30
will go and
seconds.
sleep because you are misleading the honorable house all the time.
Nyonyodhi,
Wurnyako, kindly
Honorable
mute.
Nyonyodhi.
Nothing you can tell us here. You are the same people who are selling some of the goods are inside in this honorable house. Like Senator is a good. Otieno Logistics is a good in Nairobi.
Okay.
You know them.
Nyonyodhi, let me address this.
One of the things that I feel as a Kenyan is that the Kenyan people knew very well that Honorable Sakaja, first of all, is not even a university graduate. He actually came into that seat courtesy of some papers that he went and picked in some King's universities, just a small university in Uganda, because he never cleared his course in the University of Nairobi. He was actually meant
Even school fees, he is still having theirs.
He was actually meant to do actual science, but he never cleared his course. Number two,
He's a dropout, yeah.
Number two, you know crystal clear that the sole responsibility of a governor is to govern a county, and there are laws that will help the governor to govern a county. Those laws are made by the county government. If MCAs have come out to showcase why their governor is incompetent, it is only fair for those MCAs to be heard, other than the biggest political class trying to macromanage a process.
My friend, Dr.
Allow
Daniel,
me to
in
finish.
the plea of MCA found the line of the day. The answer is no.
Are disturbing us here.
Dr. Daniel,
Because rules are disturbing us in this honorable house, like Otieno Logistics.
The house of City Hall, the County Assembly of Nairobi, has got robust members of different political parties, and those political parties have got structures and their subsequent leaders. So you are
know
not
the meaning
one
of
of the
robust.
leaders,
Do you
my
know the
friend,
meaning of
Dr.
robust?
Daniel.
You are just speaking about
Nyanyuki, are you one of the leaders of ODM? Are you Raila?
No, I
Are you
can't be
Raila?
ODM. I'm not a goon. I'm not a goon, and I cannot be a goon.
Muigai, let me ask you a simple question. You know, we are treating Governor Sakaja unfairly. You know very well that the Constitution of Kenya stipulates correctly the role of a governor and county commissioner.
No, we are treating like a good.
No, let me tell you. We have county commission of Nairobi and we have county governor of Nairobi. Sakaja is the county governor. Then when it comes to the matters of security, kama wewe uko na jambo, unajua mahali ofisi ya county commissioner iko. Hata huyu governor akiona kwamba Nairobi hakuna security, hata leta ataenda kwa county commissioner. Ataenda kwa county commissioner. Kwa hivyo huwezi sema ati Governor Sakaja anafanya na goons, hao goons ndo anaharibu na county commissioner yako. Mbona yeye
Doctor, wacha ni mjibu. This one is nonsense. Those are psychopaths.
I was actually trying to execute a very serious point until I was just echoed by characters who do not even understand where Kenya is and where we are headed to as a country.
Yes, exactly.
And then I'll just drop. I wanted to say this. It is incumbent upon the people of Nairobi to call the governor that they elected to account. If the element
Madam Dr. Daniel, you dropping is not an issue here. You dropping is
once
not
I'm
a
done,
problem.
I'll just drop.
So should you remind us that you drop?
Why are you uncomfortable when I'm on the mic, Otieno?
Who is this gentleman?
Anytime
You tell us that you are dropping. Is that one a worthwhile idea? Who is this Dr. Daniel? You are a fake doctor. And you are telling us that then I just drop. Here you come at will, you drop at will.
Otieno Logistics.
You don't ask for any permission.
And you rely
Who is Dr. Daniel?
handouts.
And he has hired a certain gentleman.
Dr. Daniel is assigning a councillor.
And Nyanyobi is a pedestrian in our own making. Rubbish.
Do you know the meaning of pedestrian? Yesterday I asked you about the meaning. You can't even explain. Today you are talking about robust.
Should I explain for you what pedestrian
Look at
means?
you, nonsense.
Pedestrian is a very layman language from the lower class. A pedestrian. You don't know.
You are a lower class person. You are a lower class person. And yet you are claiming you are the majority leader. Look at you. Bagu.
Unajua Nyonyodhi na Gachagua kuna
Platform is
tofauti.
for debate, not show off. Nyonyodhi, this platform is not for show off. Kindly. We are here to debate issues that are affecting
Logistic
Kenyans.
is a heckler. I can't give him chance. I can't give logistic chance because Daniel is trying to convey issues in this honorable house.
You do, you are a heckler. Give them the you are a heckler as well.
Odinga is a good.
You are a heckler as well. Can
Okello
you
is
keep
also
quiet?
another good.
Leave that.
Super Daniel, si tumenyamaza wewe unaongea.
Good singing. You know, arguing with this madman is a problem.
Time to speak. Kindly.
Mr. Daniel, proceed.
Yeah, what I was saying is that the people of Nairobi, they have a duty and a responsibility to call out their governor. If in any case their governor is not able to execute what the constitution contemplates of him to do, because you know, it's all about leadership and service delivery to the people. If he's not able to deliver to the people, then he can as well resign. But I have a problem where if a governor has been called to account, then their political class, the leadership of the two political parties are trying to, you know, gag or, you know, call the members of the county assembly to order not to proceed with the impeachment motion. I find that to be a very, very big, it's some kind of backwardness. It's killing democracy, and it does not really respect the spirit of the Constitution. I think when somebody violates Chapter 6, then the only honest thing to do is probably to call him to account and either tell him to step aside or censor an impeachment motion, and then he'll be able to be given a time to, or a chance to defend himself in the Senate. But I'm also looking at a situation where all these are only political shenanigans, because they have realized that Muchiri, once Sakaja is impeached, then Muchiri will assume the office, and I think they would not want somebody of such to assume that office. So in my own view, I think MCS, out of their wisdom, should have proceeded with the impeachment motion, because Sakaja is not more unique than any other governor who has been impeached before, courtesy of abuse of office. So we expected those MCS to have proceeded with an impeachment motion so that Sakaja should be called and explain why he has embezzled monies that are meant for service delivery to the people of Nairobi. Otherwise, I submit.
Dr. Daniel, you will agree with me that ODM through Raila Odinga, they gave a statement yesterday and they said the allegation raised against the Governor Sakaja should be addressed within 2 months. Failure to do so, then the county assembly should proceed on with the impeachment. Again, hii mambo ya impeachment, if it is activated through political ways, then ODM and UDA will counter it with political tactics. But when it comes through allegations based on the misappropriation of funds, then they will allow the county government to proceed with the impeachment. But wakiona ni siasa inaingizwa, then allow all these other political parties to play the politics, because then tutakuwa tunajua ni siasa. Lakini kama itakuwa ni ukweli wanataka kuimpeach Governor Sakaja based on the poor performance, then they will allow. Lakini kama ni siasa, my brother, we are saying ODM is right and UDA is right.
Honorable Senator Okello, can I tell you something? When we are in a serious discussion like this, don't usually mention the name of Raila. kindly please, because you all your points is just about Raila. But we are discussing things we are touching the lives of the Kenyans. Please.
What is the problem when I mentioned Raila
press conference? We are not here to talk about Raila conference. We are based on the impeachment of Sakaja, and we want to see the baseline of it. What
but
can
Raila
cause about this meaning? Don't talk about Raila saying is your father and is the man whom you are praising all the time. Hey, we are talking with Raila for 30 years.
Sasa kama nyinyi mna accuse ODM imekutana na Raila kusecure Sakaja. Tena mimi nikisema Raila unasema nakosea. Na huyu Raila ndo mnalaumu ya kwamba amesave Sakaja. Mimi nikitaja Raila tena nikitaja
I think calling Raila's name is very good because Raila is the epitome, apex, the upper house. Minus Raila, there is no discussion. The likes of Dr. Daniel and this Nyanyodhi will have no space.
Odino Logistics, we agree with you that without Raila Odinga, there is no corruption. We agree with you.
We also agree with you that you have to make noise because empty debes normally make the loudest noise. So we agree. As much as you are a sycophant of Raila Odinga and Odinga is not in the same.
I also concur with you that all the fake certificates of doctorate you own.
No, that is not important because that is not. I don't want to engage with you in capacity because you know my level of education, and I do not want to really discuss my level of education on such a platform. The most important thing here,
Dr. Daniel,
to talk
Dr. Daniel,
and why the people of Nairobi are not able to get proper service delivery. These theatrics that you are trying to perpetuate.
And I also agree that people of Mombasa rejected you.
I have never run for any political.
When you are campaigning for senatorial position, you came distant ninth. Failure comparing himself with Raila Amolo Odinga.
Dr. Daniel knows that I've never run for any political seat. So
Dr. Daniel,
my friend, you said then you are gambling. You said that you were snatched certificate and you ran on an independent ticket.
Dr. Daniel,
nothing you can do in this country. You are one only to wait for a politician. Give us respect.
You are a nobody.
You know Dino is a madman. Dino is a madman working with clothes.
Oh, Dr. Daniel.
How can you address the doctor? A doctor. You can't even achieve in your life.
I know you very well. In fact, you are a pauper.
For me, I'm an engineer.
Odino is a madman.
You are a nobody. Recognize me as an engineer. How can I recognize you? Honorable Tieno. How can I recognize you?
Odino is not an honorable.
You are just a normal nyonyodi. You are just a normal nyonyodi.
Dr. Daniel. Dr. Daniel. Dr. Daniel. Dr. Daniel. Dr. Daniel.
Yes, what is it?
Yes, Mr. At least, thank you. With the due respect, unaona when we come here to discuss certain important issues, but unaona akina Nyonyodhi, akina Otieno na kuna mwingine yuko hapa. Hao ni wenye wanaingiliana hivyo hata isikusumbue. Wao wacha tu watamke. Nyonyodhi ataongea, Otieno ataongea, at the end of the day unasikia wakicheka hapo. So inamaanisha wanajua kitu yenye wanafanya. Hata the moment mtu umeona amekuingilia personal, achana na wao. You just submit your point na wachane na wao hata usiwaulize anything.
Daktari must also tell us.
Unajua Nyonyodhi aliruka
Hakuna doctor hapa. That one is the way.
Where is it treating people?
Who is doctor here?
Daktari, where is your location for treatment? Where are you?
Honorable Logistic is a madman.
Nyonyozi.
Nyonyozi ako karibu kukula sahi ugali usikie.
I know Tino logistic very well. Anytime I'm given a mic, is always uncomfortable. But you see,
Because you are saying facts. You are saying facts.
You know the good thing with me, this is not the first time that I'm coming on this platform.
I want to that proceed. I want to keep you a certain issue. A certain issue concerning
Nyonyodi, are you also mad?
Anytime I'm given a mic to do my presentation or make my submission, he's always uncomfortable. Either he wants to play politics out of it, but in a more, he creates a lot of humor, which I understand from where I sit, that he's a bad man. So mad people, you sometimes just assume and understand where they're coming from. Most of the time, people have suffered before.
Dr. Daniel, do you have any parameter of measuring if somebody is mad? The only mad man that we have in this house is Mr. Nyonyodi. The rest are very upright.
Otieno, you are also mad walking your clothes.
Akina nani? Otieno logistic, akina Nyonyozi. Why are you causing a lot?
Can you refer me as a mad man and you know me very well? Otieno logistic.
Otieno is also a beggar working in Madare begging people.
Exactly. And the last day he went to the state house, he was given 1,000.
I think this platform was supposed to be beneficial to the political class of the country. But what Otieno Logistic and Nyonyodi is bringing on this platform is totally out of order. They should give people. They should give people opportunity
Isaac, you are
to
lost.
give their views and express their views.
So Isaac, you want to sell us cars?
Emro, can you tell Sir Isaac that we are bona fide politicians? And what
Isaac, we are talking sense. If you want to sell us cars, you have the platform.
Isaac, what you should know, you are not permitted to come and address majority leader, Mr. Honorable.
Otieno is a fake politician.
From point of order,
You should respect majority leader, and I also am a minority leader. Kindly
I do respect you. I do respect you guys, but you should act with the decorum. You should just when you have a point of order, raise it and then give other people time.
Nyonyodi is reckless. Nyonyodi is reckless.
Sir Isaac, this is also parliament.
You interject. You see, when you interject each and every point or every time, other people don't have opportunity to air their views.
Sir Isaac,
So you
remember, we
should
are
just
not
come.
in church. We are not in a church. We are
But
in a
Sir Isaac,
parliament.
what you should know, Sir Isaac, what you
Sir
should know.
Isaac, if you are a bishop, you are at liberty to find bishophood. You can join Mackenzie at will.
Sir Isaac, what you should know, Otieno is a goon, so you cannot advise a goon to cooperate.
As well as Nyonyodi.
These are goons.
And that's why they are disturbing. You know, when we come to matters when we are discussing serious matters, you should just give your view.
In
and
fact,
then
on behalf
give
of the
other
majority
people.
leader, I don't have time to address Mr. Emro. Emro, how dare can you call us?
You guys are goons. Otieno is a goon who have been beaten thoroughly. His mind is
Kindly please withdraw that statement. We are not goons.
Oh, you are goons.
Nyonyodi, the reality is you don't have any intellectual capacity to debate with anybody here, apart from heckling.
Madam Speaker,
There is no problem. So now drop me, I go. Odinga, you can drop me, I go. I'm ready to leave.
Lakini, our brother Nyonyodi is a good man. In fact, Nyonyodi is the robust debater, as he has decided to surpass Emro and Dr. Daniel. Nyonyodi, keep on. You are
a madman. You need to be admitted at Madare as early as possible.
In fact, we are here to disagree, and after disagreeing, we must agree. Odinga,
Yes, yes.
kindly, when you see me
That's how
talking
the
to Otieno
beauty of
in any
politics.
language, don't even involve yourself. Otieno is a great friend of mine. Okay?
But you are turning the platform to be chaotic. That is what
These two men, Otieno and Nyodi are talking divorce.
You are making the platform to be
can you go
chaotic.
back to school and come back with something?
Give others
that
time
makes
also
sense?
to submit.
Madam Speaker, whichever the Otieno and Nyanyodi are leaders of this arena, they should have
They are
respect
not
for the
leaders.
members.
These are goons.
And you should always take control and charge of them so that when they want to interject, they just come.
To control men.
Sir,
I can help
you are
you on
not
that.
permitted to address our honorable speaker like that. Who has given you that opportunity? In fact, you should ask our majority leader to give us the direction.
Majority leader is who are goons. You are giving goons position in this platform. Goons.
Nyonyodi, you are troublemaker. You don't like peace.
Now they are all quiet.
Madam Speaker, I think I can always try to help you to control these men so that we have a peaceful conversation, so that whenever you are disagreeing with somebody, you disagree in a proper way, and then
My
also
friend, I know how to control this platform. It's just that I'm tired, and there is time for everything.
Okay.
Isaac, you can assume the role of whip.
Sir Isaac, you don't have any latitude.
But Sir Isaac, you should remember this is not a showroom.
Our able speaker.
Sir Isaac,
How to conduct
Sir Isaac,
the
this is
proceedings.
also not a showroom. This is a political platform.
Exactly.
Where is your stand?
Remember, honorable speaker has been running this platform for a decade. So you don't have that opportunity to address our beloved speaker.
Sir Isaac, this is not a showroom where you arrange cars.
It has now become personal issue.
Why are you asking Emroa's position? Emroa is a senior counsel in this platform.
Otieno, why I'm asking Roa that question is this. At times he's alluding to Sir Isaac, at the same time he's on your side. So
Otieno and Nyonyodi are madmen. You can't address them. So you leave them.
I rest my case.
How do you address madmen?
Mr. Emro, kindly please. I'm not mad. In fact, I have all my IQ the way I was created. So when you address me that I'm mad, kindly please explain.
No, you two people are madmen. You are just goons for hire.
Where is Nyando?
Nyando can't talk.
Nyando can't talk English. Emro, you have resurrected from which Shimo?
Nyando can't talk in English. Maybe we take the debate into Kiswahili. Nyando can address us.
No, Emro. In fact, majority leader, you need to suspend Emro with immediate effect. How can he address Honorable Nyando in that way?
Nyando can't talk in English.
It is true that Nyando has got
language
barrier. On matters English, Nyando is fully handicapped.
Emroa.
Yes.
Roa.
Yes.
Nyando pia linyimwa bike. Siku hizi ako na makasiriko.
No, Nyando can't be given bike. Nyando cannot even come to Nairobi. So Nyando is having a very big language barrier, so we need to consider him.
Remember, Nyando is a doctor. Nyando is a doctor, so respect the doctorate, okay?
Doctor from Mwingi.
Absolutely, Honorable Nyonyodi. Absolutely.
Doctor from Mwingi.
Doctor from Mwingi.
Doctor from Mwingi.
Absolutely, Honorable Nyonyodi. Absolutely. Doctor from Mwingi. Absolutely. Doctor from Mwingi. Absolutely. Doctor from Mwingi. Absolutely. Doctor from Mwingi. Doctor from Mwingi.
Nyando is treating shoes.
Okay.
He's a shoe doctor.
How old you dollar?
Okay, you see
Isaac.
yeah.
Isaac.
Yes.
Umeona hii platform sasa hiwezani. Ukitaka kuja mapema saa 2 saa 3. Sasa hiwezi debate na vijana. Unaona venye watu wakifuatana.
Nyando can treat your shoes back to normal.
Unaona venye wanafuatana hapo watatu. Unaweza ongea
I see.
And in fact, it is when I've finished eating, now I want to debate with you people.
And you can tell how Nyonyido is rubbing a lot.
Nyonyido,
can you consider Nyando because Nyando he cannot understand what you say.
This name of yours is very much the name itself suggests that you are someone who is at the lower quartile of the pyramid.
Who gave you that name?
It is when I'm eating. Give me peace.
I've now confirmed that Nyonyobi is mad. Why is he telling us that he's wearing
Otieno Logistic? Otieno.
Yes.
John Kimani there. John Kimani is there. Is advertising for job vacancies. We can, I think we can advise Nyando.
No, Nyando is well taken care of. Nyando is a doctor, bwana, treating shoes. How do you want Nyando to apply for another job?
Nyando replaced that doctorate of Dr. Daniel.
I am treating shoes my captain.
Nyando is a senior doctor, a robust medical practitioner.
Nyando is treating shoes back to their normal.
You are so funny.
You are a small man. Nyonyodi.
Yes.
Imagine with over 100 people watching us.
Yes.
We are just here showcasing to one another without even giving them way forward on how our Kenya should be.
At some point we must make fun at some point.
Way forward. Gachagua siku zote.
Unasikia mwingine
way forward.
That is a man with the language barrier. You must mix English and Kiswahili.
Woodnyako, can you tell those your people that Otieno Logistics aka Skuzombo is a two-term gentleman?
No,
in what basic?
Otieno, you know, Otieno.
Those who are watching us, let's know that Gachagua is the next president in 2027.
Nyando,
Nyando, you need to find something you can.
A minute, Isaac, a minute. Nyando, I want to ask you this question. Why is it that you are criticizing Ruto, you are criticizing Raila, but at the same time you are supporting Gachagua?
Because the same way you are criticizing Gachagua, you are supporting Ruto and Raila.
Answer my question, Nyando.
Nyando has no capacity to answer such questions. Nyando is an international academic dwarf. The
Nyando is an academic dwarf with a Pro Max. Hey.
Nyando, I'm not happy with those words. Do you hear how they describe you? Academic dwarfism.
Hiyo ndio itaenda kupigia Gachagua kura 2027.
Can I bring a certain motion here so that we just do it?
We can discuss.
Yeah.
Wewe ni Madam Speaker. Kwani unataka kunyang'anya Madam Speaker kazi yake?
That's why I have requested.
Nyando, we are talking in English, bwana. If you can't speak in English, we will drop you.
No, Emro. Everybody is permitted to use any language.
But
it is official. Okay? Nyando proceed.
Nyayodi, you are using vernacular language of which is
and now comes Nyando
Nyando proceed. I've said
Nyando is suffering from language barrier. We are considering
Oscar Galito official language kindly. Not vernacular.
Vernacular language so that the people cannot see. Use the language.
Nyando, kindly use Kiswahili, and you know very well. Do you know logistic?
Kizungu toina dokama.
Madam Speaker, since I joined this parliament, I've ever had Utino talking in Kiswahili. I don't know the problem.
No, Tieno cannot speak in Kiswahili. You know, Tieno is another dwarf who cannot speak
It's using like a...
Nyonyobi unasema ati siwezi zungumza kwa lugha mufti ya Kiswahili. Mimi mwenyewe ni Mswahili.
Sio lugha. Mshamba wewe.
Hata usesi lugha. Wewe hujui vitu vingi bana. Wewe ni kijana mpotevu.
Nyonyodhi, do you know Tieno hana meno?
Wewe ni mkora.
Unasumbua Tieno kwa Kiswahili. Tieno hana meno.
Otieno ni kibogoyo.
Otieno hana meno, alipigwa ngumi.
Unajua kabla nikose meno nilikuwa mwanaharakati. Na unajua mwanaharakati huwa anapigwa mbele, nyuma, kushoto, kulia.
Unajua Tieno karibu
jambo ambalo nimejua, Nyonyodhi haelewi Kiswahili. Nyonyodhi ni abiria.
Yes.
Abiria ni mtu ambaye haelewi Kiswahili.
Otieno is a sick man.
Mr. Roa.
Yes.
Otieno anasema ati alikuwa mwanaharakati, hapo ndiye alipigwa meno zake zikaenda.
Otieno ni guni ya Raila.
Na alipigwa huko.
Otieno si alikaribu wawe kwa maandamano ya Raila. Otieno hana meno.
Aya.
Otieno gomboneno lakini mko.
Otieno hana meno bwana. Huyu jamaa hizi kula githeri.
Aya. Bwana ameishi na Indomie.
Wewe Nyonyodhi, ningependa kusisitiza jambo moja hapa. Huyu James Midigo alibadilisha jina baada ya kupigwa kichapo cha umbwa mwitu. Burukenge, Koko. James ana mkono original. James mkono zake zote ni bandia.
Toa mkono yako, fungua video yako tuone hiyo mdomo yako. Fanya.
Sasa wewe weka hiyo mkono yako tuone.
Sema the.
Sasa kila siku mimi nasema hapa the.
Sema the.
Mimi ni mtu najua kusema the.
Meno hakuna.
The people united.
Otieno Logistic. My friend Isaac has told me you are an engineer by profession. You normally carry logistic inside the breakfast while facing others. Why not facing inside by hand? Or normally facing people by a stone.
Otieno is a beggar in Madari. Is not an engineer.
You know, always meet a man like M. Roa, who knows my financial capacity. M. Roa is somebody that I don't regard as a human being. M. Roa is a senior conman.
Otieno is a beggar in Madari, bwana. Otieno is not an engineer. Otieno is a beggar in Madari.
It is known that Otieno Logistics, even the name suggests, my name is not like that one of Nyonyodhi.
Emro, don't accuse our majority leader that he is a beggar. Can you give us evidence?
Otieno is a beggar in Madare who doesn't even have teeth. He's a man with a bald head.
What I know with Otieno Logistics, he is being given 500 daily to go and drink changa. That is something.
So Otieno doesn't take alcohol. He's just a man who is taking tea and water. But a very confused, a big beggar.
It is very much unfortunate that senior beggars are castigating and accusing innocent Kenyans like Otieno Logistics. Emro is a known conman.
Otieno without begging politicians.
The economic capacity of Emro is in limbo.
Without politicians, Otieno, you cannot eat.
Who has told you that, Emro? You failed from being an MCA, and now you are a pauper. You failed with ODM certificate.